11, car number 56, the Mazda MX-5 Mark IV of Stephen Orant. And then on the outside of row 6, we have car number 144, the Toyota Celica of Sarah Hobson. Waiting for the red lights to come on. They're on now. And now they're out. We're away. Michael Rawlings gets a great start. David Kuchelski falls down and is immediately swapped by Alistair Eason in the Mazda MX-5 race car. The car that was behind Kuchelski hasn't been able to make a move through. There's a lot of action going on for turn 1.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very busy by the time they arrive at myself, but David Rawlings has started to build out a nice gap between himself and Alistair Eason. Damien Shrupchalski finds himself in 3rd place after that poor start, and it's absolutely everybody else thereafter. What about the right and Allied 944? That's started to fall away already, sort of 5 or 6 places lost on the opening lap of this race. Everybody else is filing in. There was a poor start as well from the number 5 NJM Racing Ford Fiesta of Jack Spooner. He's dropped right towards the tail end of the order, so he's got a lot of work to do. But as for the race leader of Michael Rawlings, he's just starting to extend that margin more and more and more. As for Damien Shrupchalski, as you say, with that... falling into the clutches of not only Jamie McHugh but also that of Wayne Cockrell, also with Damien Shrupchalski has deposited some gearbox oil or something of the like, and another car retiring as well is car number 126. That's the CM Racing car of Cameron McLean. He's gone between Marshall Post 5 and 12. That's along the Park Straight and down in towards Mansfield. So we'll see if that's the paddock.
No, they're parked at the... they'll just be out to the side, just over the rest of the hill there, just before the passing bridge. Tell a lie, sorry, they've just got it going again.
You know what this means? We're going to be going into the safety car, into the pit window under safety car conditions. Time.
The safety car is only just going through underneath the passenger bridge towards the bottom of the mountain now. I can't imagine he's going to be going too quickly, so there might be a minute. If they manage to do a good pit stop for the SY Racing team, as the number 17 car comes in, realises, pit window's not open yet, and just passes straight through, no harm done. It's going to be fascinating to see what Jack Wright is able to do under that Porsche. Has kept on going. Now would have been the time for him to come in and just make sure that everything's okay, but potentially just waiting, because there is not going to be enough spaces, or not just a little bit there. And in fact, he's been jumped in the pit stop by Alistair Eason, who's going to be moving up into what is not quite effectively direct 50-50 split in terms of track time. So if they do come in this time, that will probably confirm that. Jack Wright in P8 overall is the highest placed Class B car, so should be best positioned to make the most of it.
Safety car in this lap.
Safety car is in this lap, the lights are out. There are a lot of cars still yet to come through, so we've got 7. was scrapping away. So good awareness from Murphy in that car to get onto P4. That last time by Cockrell and Jack Wright both putting in their best laps of the race, and just to confirm that it is done up 35 with Murphy up into P4 ahead of Adams and Oren. McHugh's done a good recovery job as well. That's McHugh up into P8. Hobson a little bit under the radar, and that's Salika managing to get up into P6. Really good. Just awareness more than anything, just picking off the opportunities as and when they come. It's been a lot more attritional earlier on in the race, but this time it's been really good awareness from those drivers, just making the most of any mistakes and incidents that happened the second last time by.
He has indeed. Back towards you there will go. Over the mountain will go Wayne Cockrell. Jack Wright will close in, at least in a straight line. Through the corners, I'm not so sure. I feel like the Toyota Celica of Wayne Cockrell, not only that car, but the other cars that Wayne has helped build and develop, and I think develop's the key word. He's really started to extract everything possible out of that car and knows how to pedal. So I think through the twiddly bits, it will be Wayne Cockrell's game, but as soon as they come out of the final corner at Barn now, you can see just Jack Wright closes yet more. Second and third in Class D, mainly because that of Tommy Valentine has started to fall down the order. So there's not too long left in this race now. 2 minutes to go. Whereabouts are the leaders? Just heading through the Hall Bends. There's around about a lap left. It depends how close it's going to be. It depends on whether I need to run round to the podium.
If you need to run around to the podium, by all means, go and do so. I don't mind. Blue flag still waving, and there's the Mazda 2s that are fighting at the moment between Payne Headley in the 116 and B20 and Shaw and Taylor Beebe. Number 17, they were fighting as well. They were about for B20. Don't want to get too much interference with the battle for the leads. Just waiting for them to come back around. I want to see how this battle for P4 is panning out as well. It's really close between Murphy and I think that's McHugh and his Boxster. No, McHugh's got quite a way ahead now, actually. McHugh's managed to find a way past Murphy, so McHugh's back up into P4 after that late pit stop. Lost a few spots earlier, and he did, as you said he would. He ends up making his way through the field, so now he has to try and chase down Alistair Eason, but with 3 minutes to go and a 12-second gap, that's going to be a bit difficult for him, I can imagine. Just want to give an eye though, yeah, because now Murphy is under big pressure here in the 144 Celica of Hobson. Going to keep an eye on that battle for P5. Just to see if Hobson's able to make a move either side of turn one. Not on this occasion. Stephen Oren really isn't that far behind either. And Tommy Valentine has got a problem with his Ford Fiesta. He's coming to a stop on the inside of turn one, just pulling over to a gap in the wall.
Yeah, such a shame for Tommy Valentine and the rest of the Burton Power squad.
one. Car number 144 of Hobson in the Celica. Sarah Hobson in her Celica. She came across the line in 4th place overall and a Class C win. It's